Do you ever have trouble making decisions where your brain just goes into analysis paralysis and you really can't figure out what to do? I've got a process for you. This is a process I use on a regular basis because what I found out is that our brains can be distracted by all kinds of external information. And even if we do make a decision, it may not be the right one for us. However, our body wisdom knows the right decision. And based on that concept, I came up with what I affectionately call the chair process, or the body wisdom process. And that is getting my brain out of the decision-making process. And I have a story to share with you about it. A few months back, it's the beginning of softball season. Now, I've never been involved in softball, but my daughter came home from her friend's house and was super excited. Mom, my friend is gonna do softball and I wanna do it with her. I'm like, oh, okay. Immediately my brain is like processing all the pros and cons of this idea. One, I love the idea of my daughter being in a coach sport and her having something fun to do with her friends. On the other hand, there's the very real possibility that we're going to invest in a lot of equipment and then she's gonna quit like part way in. And so I found myself in this paralysis of the brain, not knowing what to do. So we did the chair process, we did the body wisdom process, and I had her do it too. Well, guess what? Both of us got no. That was the answer we got, but you all know how peer pressure goes. We ended up signing up for the softball. And we got the equipment and we went to the first few gatherings, which were about skills assessment and figuring out which teams and all of that, and it was fun. Then COVID hits, so guess what? It's all canceled. Body wisdom knew. I can't tell you how many times this has happened where body wisdom was steering me in the right direction, whether I followed it or not. Okay, so you're probably wondering how to do this. If you have a decision to make, the way you get your brain out of it is you put the decisions on little pieces of paper and you fold them up so they look the same, and then you mix them up. You can have someone in your household mix them up and stick them under. I've got these identical chairs here sitting next to each other, and so they're going to get mixed up. Like if I don't have anyone, I'll just like throw them over my shoulder so I don't know which one is which. But I make it so that I've got one under each chair. So each chair is going to energetically represent the decision. And what you can do is you can feel into it. I know, it sounds a little woo-woo, but I'm telling you, it works. So I just spend a little bit of time in each chair, taking a few breaths. Sometimes I put my hands on my heart and I just feel into it. I'm just realizing I didn't ask a question for this time. I was just showing you how to do it. But you will feel a difference. Even if the chairs are identical, you'll feel a difference in how your body feels. Sometimes I will see colors. Sometimes I'll get a visualization of something. Like one time I got like a quicksand pit and it's like, ooh, that doesn't feel good. I'm gonna pick the other one. So just be open to what you might get and play around with this, have fun. I think having fun is a big part of it. I'll tell you another story. I was showing my daughter how to do this process and we were just looking at two different birthday cards and trying to decide, oh, which one should we send to Grammy for her birthday? Now, one of them was a funny Maxine card, you know, kind of bright. It had a orange envelope and was funny, you know, had a sense of humor. The other card was a little more profound. It was kind of a dark card. And so I told my daughter, okay, I'm gonna close my eyes so I can't see which one is which, and I want you to put one card under each chair, and I'm going to feel into it just to see what we get. Well, I sit in the chair and I actually got the color orange with my eyes closed. It just was like my inner vision. I got the orange and I was like, ooh, that's going to be so cool if it's the Maxine card. But I was a little puzzled because it also, there was kind of a darkness about it too, and so I wasn't really sure what that was all about. And guess what I found out when I opened my eyes? My sneaky little daughter had switched the envelope, so the orange envelope was with the other card, the more darker, serious message card, and that's the chair that I was feeling. So I got both the orange and the I don't want to say dark because it wasn't like dark, but it was a heavier card, just a heavier message. Anyways, that was awesome. That gave me some confidence in just trusting my body wisdom and my intuition. I'm like, this is possible. So I encourage you to have some fun with it and see what you come up with. Okay, let me know too. I want to hear your stories about it. Take care and have a great week.